sorely damaged here, but it must hold.
With your paltry catapults, my demons breach the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soul Stone for me, your entire world will burn.
Asmodan's demons have opened an enormous hole in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If it is not closed, the keep will be overrun.
Then the breach must be sealed. I will see to it.
I bring word from the King of Westmarch.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
The demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms!
Need more time.
Minions. The men actually think that they can hide behind their paltry little walls. But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast.
Not ready yet. A perfect strike. Needs more time.
I really do like the soldiers at this keep, even though they are not very good at fighting. Strange magic radiates from these foes.
Need more time. Needs more time. I strike at your heart.
The demons are insidious. They will stop at nothing in order to seize this keep, and all the world with it.
I cannot carry more. Not ready yet. Needs more time.
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again. I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Kathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Overburdened. Not ready yet. I cannot carry any more. The truth binds you. Need more time. Needs more time. Not ready yet. Your day comes. Need more time.
The keep would do well to trade some of these supplies for more soldiers.
Not ready yet.
You're too late. My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse and those of your friends.
Needs more time.
Quickly now!
Need more time. I cannot carry more. Not ready yet.
Most impressive.
Overburdened.
A lot of innocence flows over our bows. The demon. He's here.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I saber, tearing the flesh from your bones.
Needs more time. I cannot carry anymore.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
There are just too many demons out there. Could you do something about that?
I am losing control! The Soul Stone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Asmodan.
Then I will go to the battlefield and find a way to Ariat Crater and to Asmodan. I have secured Bastion's keep. Now I must go to join the battle in the fields below, where Asmodan's war machines wait.
I hear he took down Belial in Chaldean.
We shall soon defeat Asmodan. The Lords of Hell will be a mere memory.
Thank the gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
rage is unsteady. We must be swift.
Though I have searched every corner of the great library of Chaldeum, I can find no references to the true fate of the Blood Clan Khazra. Some crumbling papers hint that they made a pact to serve the mythical lesser evils. But surely such a thing cannot be considered proper scholarship. Can it?
Needs more time. Need more time.
Boucher is an abomination. We must destroy it.
Needs more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. Needs more time. Not ready yet.
I thought there would be more.
Need more time.
Over there, let us cleanse it from this land.
The truth burns you. Needs more time.
Not ready yet.
I do not need my siege weapons to slay you. You stand in the middle of the army of hell. It will crush you.
You could not defeat me on the walls of the keep, and your siege weapons now lie in ruins. I come for you, Asmodan.
Need more time.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Azmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Azmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend! Now we shall drive Azmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
It has been a long time since we reforged your blade. Finally, you will use it in battle.
The battle is ours.
Needs more time. Needs more time.
We stand victorious.
I strike at your heart.
Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
Not ready yet.
Victory for the ages! All the world shall be corrupted like this if we do not succeed.
I come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then we will stop the beating of these hearts. The demon gate is no more, though Asmodan has brought hell itself through it. Now I must destroy the Sin Hearts so that his armies will falter. Then only Asmodan will remain.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
Another demon. She will die like the rest of them.
Needs more time.
A powerful enemy we have laid low.
Maiden of Lust, I have need of your ample services. Drag yourself out of whatever carnal corner of the burning hells you lounge in, and bring your
Are you enjoying their company?
The original 427 Crusaders who disappeared into the East, 341 return. Do they still seek the...
These poor things live in eternal torment.
And this entire time I thought I was talking. Fun stuff. Having your mic muted for the entire... Feel free to comment, subscribe if you enjoy the channel. My own stupidity ceases to amaze me. I don't know why that probably sounds all weird, so I apologize if my voice is different. Kind of sucks that, you know, we've had a lot of good talks, but you didn't even get to hear me talk. So I apologize. We are on Act 3. I'm gonna try to get an actual stream going, like, time frame, because we haven't really had a specific time frame. Things have just been kind of like hectic with, everything in general. I don't know, this is 51 minutes in, so... Technical issues on my part. Okay, we just went this way, so... Obviously we're not going the right way. The Heart of Sin should be around here. Shout out Good Being Gaming. He's a buddy that I'll actually be doing videos and working with a lot with different videos and whatnot. He's a good guy. He does a lot of cool YouTube videos. Shout out my homeboy Christopher Hummel. No, I really like the
aren't you?
I really like reading the lores. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like all this stuff is stuff that I was talking about earlier that just for some reason want to go because I had my mic shut off. Fun stuff. It typically picks up a lot of sound or whatnot, and my dumbass. But anyway, yeah, I've always really liked a lot of detail put into stuff. So stuff like Skyrim or ESO just has such massive amount of information and story lined into it. Same thing with like with animes, for instance, like Naruto. A whole bunch of people didn't like it just for the simple fact of how long it was, or there's too much story, or like this and the other. And I was like, no, like for me personally, I enjoy it because there's so much content you can put into it, and it's like Naruto, for instance, did a perfect job with it. And they introduced hundreds upon hundreds of characters, and during this entire time, you know, each character has its own backstory with shit, and like, the character could have only made a one episode appearance, and if that character dies, you know, you're bawling your eyes out, because, you know, you have that attachment, and that to me is just absolutely mind-blowing, and that's them doing their jobs right. And like, I just don't understand how people could want like games that don't have a lot of story, or like watch shows that aren't like that. And like me personally, I'm a dubbed fan. My boy, Good Bean Gaming, him and his girlfriend watch a lot of sub anime. And for me personally, I could never actually do that. It's just like, with subbed anime, it takes the distraction away from the actual anime, because you gotta focus on all these like access things. And why is this? Okay, so I thought it was supposed to be a big ass fucking heart here. But anyway, back to our discussion. I can never really get into subbed anime. It was just one of those things that just kind of stood me straight, because it's like, it's not that big of a difference from the dubbed versions. You know, it's in the Japanese, it's corrected. However, within the English translation, it's usually messed up and it doesn't make any sense. Whoa. Oh, yikes. They tear this dude's skin off just to build structures and shit. That's true agony, damn. Yeah. Another thing with it, though, is that you can't really focus on it. Like, you have to read the subtitles and you miss a lot of shit involved in anime, like all the action, everything it actually has to offer. And that's, to me, that's just, it takes away from the experience, you know. Nothing to people that watch subbed anime, but the last act, which I ended up messing up, it didn't, there was a part 2 to Act 2. I was only actually like 10 minutes that went into the part 3. And basically with that, it was just us taking down Belial, which, there's 7 Lords of Hell. Belial is the Lord of Lies. We captured him. And basically, that's just a recap. As Asmodon, he is the demon lord of sin, and he waged war on the city right now, and he's trying to kill us and capture this dark crystal. And the dark crystal is used used to seal the Lords of Hell. And it was created by this sorcerer who wanted to capture them all and kill them. Well, he ended up getting corrupted with his power, so it was just too much, you know, a whole bunch of demons being trapped inside a crystal, you know. Bound to end up bad for most people, right? Well, this guy went pretty much batshit crazy, and in return, the Guardians and everyone, they chopped his head off and also drained his blood and moved his body to all 3 different things in different areas of this dungeon that was guarded. And in order to get this crystal, you had to revive him, because that's what he wanted to do. Well, he was revived in spirit, but he wanted to be revived in body. And in order to do that, you had to collect all these things, like his blood, etc. And with it, you end up reviving him to get the dark crystal, and then he ends up.
Hear their screams. Such sweet music.
He ends up being possessed again with it, and is just like all evil. So you have to kill him, and then like you end up fighting Belial, and that's pretty much the recap.
I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sadea, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Asmodee.
The Maiden of Lust. The Consort of Asmodee. I don't really know if Asmodee even sounds like.
I do not wish to tire you out.
It doesn't really sound like a demon name. I mean, it sounds like something that's like out of ESO. But I mean, I guess it kind of sounds like a demon. If you go off the Bible or like Supernatural, the TV show, you know, you got shit like Zazel, you got Castiel, all sorts of shit. Oh, okay, now I can finally attack the Sin Heart.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the Sin Heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
I mean, you kind of let me destroy the own heart, so I feel like it's kind of on you, bro, not on me. Well, I'll be down to. We could call this Mickey Mouse Plays Diablo 3.
Oh, Toodles, face ass. Oh, God. I'm about to fuck up some goddamn demons. How about that, huh?
So close now. So close.
Oh, boy, look at all these. These are like fucking some scorpion little motherfuckers. Oh, what the fuck do you think you're gonna fucking do, boy? I'll fuck you up.
My items are damaged. What are damaged? So the ones that are highlighted are damaged? So don't tell me what's damaged. Weird. Anyway, feel free to comment in the chat and whatnot. I always enjoy feedback. I always enjoy chatting with people. I mean, it doesn't really happen a lot, but you know, we're gonna try. If you guys have ever watched Good Beat Gaming, I mean, the chances are probably not, just because, you know, we haven't really had, both of us don't really have a lot of subscribers. I believe he has like 20 and I have like 5. If you guys have, he just recently posted a video talking about specifics on when he would be posting. I will be posting a video similar to that this weekend. My schedule's kind of hectic, and it's basically like these live streams and like all my videos. Basically just live streams, because I haven't actually done any actual uploads, which I want to, just so that way I can have like some creative thumbnails and stuff like that, instead of just relying on a live audience. Because I mean, nothing's wrong with a live audience, don't get me wrong, but my schedule has been really hectic, because I work like a second to third shift job, and we work anywhere from 8 hours to 12 hours a day. It just kind of varies between shit. So between that and I'm also enrolled in college, and I am a newly formed father of a 2-month-old daughter. So lately it's just kind of been posting whenever I can. We're on winter break right now for like the next week or two, so I'll be able to put out some good for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content, and you know,
Not ready yet.
We'll see how it goes, because I want specific days, so that way you guys, you know, have something to look forward to, versus instead of it just being like randomized or whatnot. I definitely know like Fridays and Saturdays are gonna be my key days, because those are the days I have off. Typically like Friday, I'm busy until like 6 p.m. Most Fridays, but I am going to try to get a video uploaded every Friday and every Saturday. There'll always probably be a stream around like midnight, 1 a.m. till 3, but I'll also probably do something earlier on just for like earlier audiences. Sleep schedule's all fucked compared to what most of society is, but you know, whatever pays the bills.
Needs more time.
What happened to your furniture, with all these fucking scorpion motherfuckers? 22 massacre. A perfect strike. Yikes! Just imagine, like, you just walking, and one of these demonic serpents, or whatever, like, eel-looking motherfuckers just fucking... I don't need the gold, I got plenty of gold. Like, one of the demonic, like, a fucking eel just comes fucking out of the ground, just mauls you to death. Like, how the fuck, how are you supposed to, like, fight that, you know? Reaction time, like... If it has the strength to bear up to the ground, that thing can fucking do that shit with ease, which means, like... your ass ain't got shit, you know? Excuse me. Oh, glasses are in my ears there. With everything put on me. Oh, right. Okay. Find the Tower of...
His strongest servants against us.
I don't know if it'd be in this. I mean, this might be it. But it might not. We have one concurrent viewer. Low key, it's honestly probably just me. Yeah, there's nothing over here. I like how he just beheaded that thing. You fool. You insolent swine. I was wondering, because typically you can hear your voice when I do it. I was like, why? Why isn't my voice playing? This demon chick, she reminds me a lot of Arachne from the Greek mythology. But I don't think that would tie in with any of the Christianity things. I mean, granted, like, would you consider this part? I don't think so. I think this is just like basic shit, you know? What's the game called? Dante's Inferno type. Based off, you know? I feel like it's based off that. I'm actually gonna see if I can get into that, if they have it placed on the PlayStation 4 or on the PC, because if they do, I would love to, I'd love to play that game again and then get some recordings of it. It's a really good game if you haven't played it at all. It came out originally on like the PS3 and the PS3 and the Xbox 360, I believe. May not have come out on the Xbox 360. I know it definitely came out on the PlayStation though. I think it's called PlayStation Now, which allows you to play a bunch of like PS2 and PS3 games and whatnot.
Not ready yet.
Oh. The Blood Clan Maulers. Wow, that's actually a lot of damage. Nothing we can't handle though. The Witch Doctor is definitely my favorite. The Witch Doctor, Shaman, whatever you want.
This cannot be opened.
It's just like, the first time I played it, granted I only played through Act 1 the first time I ever played this game. I believe it was with a warrior. And it just like sucked having to 1v like 100 people all the time. Jesus. And with a Witch Doctor, or Shaman, whatever the hell you want to call him, it just makes it a whole lot easier and he's more well-rounded, and it just gives you more people to take care of. Just like my one ability summons 4 dogs to attack, zombie dogs, and I also have a Frost Rune over it, which will freeze and slow enemies as they attack. I got my number 4 ability, which summons this giant motherfucker. I got a number 2, which is an AoE, and the AoE allows me to heal. The number 3 is a wall of zombies that prevents enemies from being able to go and also attacks. And then like my left click is a exploding skull, and my right click is an AoE slow, and that also deals damage over time, obviously. Yeah, so like he's just overall, if this is your first time ever going to the game, or like if you're wanting to play the game, I would highly recommend playing as him. It's just a lot easier. I will probably end up doing more videos of all 5 acts with different characters, and at least try to get in. I'm not 100% how that will actually end up working out, especially with Diablo 4 coming out soon. But we'll see how things go, you know. We definitely should be able to finish at least with the Witch Doctor, all 5 acts without question.
You think you know anguish? Soon my concubine will show you their true meaning.
Pretty sure concubine is just a term definition for, if I recall correctly. It's a demon whore, to be technical. Hopefully the sound actually sounds a lot better. The last couple videos we've done, the sound has been pretty shit.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Why must she be so disgusting?
You're disgusting. Okay. Oh man. More.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
Alright, well I'm live streaming, so. Okay. They really get interesting names for all these demons, honestly. Some of them are kind of lame, not gonna lie. But I mean, overall, you know, they got some cool ones. I thought it was really, really funny with the one giant demon things that were like shooting out, what do you call it? Demon troopers, I think was what they were called. I thought that was hilarious. You know, call it a childish mindset if you wish, but I thought that was fucking hilarious. After, if we get enough subscribers or like viewers overall too, we'll probably pick a single day, like throughout the week, every week, where, or just like after we finish a game. I have a whole list of games I want to cover and whatnot and do videos on, and if it's enjoyed and whatnot, I would also like to take suggestions from audience, and if there's enough of a view or enough of a vote to do games that you guys would suggest or that you guys would like to see getting played. And it's something I'm definitely open to do. There's also going to be a lot of coexisting or co-op gameplay with Good Being Gaming, which is my best buddy. Shout out to him again. On his channel, he actually got more subscribers than me at the moment, but I mean, he does a lot of uploads. He doesn't do a lot of live streams, but he's starting to switch over. His girlfriend Danielle is an amazing artist, and if you do your own videos and whatnot, I can send you their way. She does a lot of his thumbnails. Succubus.
I have only my own flesh and blood. Come, the Maiden of Lust lurks below.
Does she now?
Sidea, the Maiden of Lust, lured us with the damned promises. We'll never forget what she made me do.
Need more time.
What did she make you do? Did she make you eat out her webbings? Yeah, this channel will actually have a bunch of different things. It will be not just gaming or whatnot. There will be a whole bunch of different stuff. Premise of the channel, I would like to incorporate a lot of high stuff with like weed and whatnot. So like high gaming, high. I wanted to do a like office theme type like show, but with that, it'll be like cooking show or cooking videos. How-to tutorials with like creating things, holiday shit, and also music. I make my own music. I'm a rapper. Lil Kai on SoundCloud. You can check it out if you want to. I'll also put the description down below once I end the video, if you want to check it out that way as well. It's a lot of stuff, kind of like Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, Not really so much like Lil Peep, but more like Juice WRLD, RIP, Ian Dior, that type of stuff. I mean, I have my own style, whatnot. Some of the songs hit or miss, you know. It's with a journey. I have an EP that actually did fairly decent.
Needs more time.
And I just recently dropped 3 songs that were engineered by me that I just recently learned how to engineer. I'm also gonna try to get into becoming a beat maker, which would be a producer. I've yet to kind of experiment with that, though. I've mainly just been doing these gaming videos and working on engineering. It's kind of like a hectic schedule, as I said, so I'll try to do the best that I can for everyone. There's so many of these big demons.
Not ready yet.
So we're level 39 now. I think the max is actually 50. Not 100% sure on that though. It'd be kind of weird if we are in 50, because I'm pretty sure this is Act 3. And if it's Act 3, then, you know, like, wow, if it's really maxed out at 5, that's kind of, you know what I mean? That'd be really shady, to say the least. Excuse me.
Music?
No.
Music.
If you take my toys away.
What are you talking about? Like for the baby?
No, just music. Me plug in headphones, I can listen to music.
No. You can watch TV or listen to music on that. Shove it down. What?
I gotta get ready for work soon.
Well, I'm almost done with this live stream, so.
And I would not be at work around the same damn time.
Yes, and you have 3 hours before you even start work, almost 4 hours.
I'd be there around 8 something like I did last time.
What do you mean? Thought you came in at 9:45.
I left yesterday around 8 o'clock.
Why? You
I
didn't?
worked from 8 o'clock till 6:30.
Thought you were
Oh,
9
yeah.
to 6:30.
I'm on the floor already. They
Looking
changed my
forward to
schedule.
this.
Just don't have it too loud, please.
It's not.
Okay. This one.
This is unacceptable.
Oh, that doesn't take that long. It takes like 5 minutes.
I will enjoy playing with your corpse.
Weirdo, doing the fucking school shit. Said you're a weirdo, fucking doing all that school shit. They used to do that in school.
So Asmodan is close to all of his lieutenants. Zendaya is his special favorite. The Maiden of Lust is both beautiful and grotesque in appearance, with the torso of a woman and the legs of a spider. Her voice is said to be as smooth as honey, but she only speaks words of death.
And I'm getting paid more than that because I'm going in from 8:55 to 6:30. They start at 10, 6:30.
So you're getting like an hour of OT.
Still worth it.
Actually, no, you're getting more than an hour. Because 10 to 6:30, that's 9.5. But I mean, you don't get paid for your breaks, do you?
Our rest weeks we do.
But your lunch break, you don't. So, that's 10 to 6. Yeah, so it's 1 hour, 8:55. You're getting like 2 hours of OT, and you're working like 10-hour shifts. That ain't bad. I think it's like a 15-minute break every like 2 or 3 hours, isn't it?
No, it's 5.
Every 5 hours.
No, every like 2 to 3 hours, you're able to get a small 5-minute break. And then after 2 to 3 hours, you wait like 2 to 3 more hours.
Yeah, I have no idea if that's how it was with us. I'm pretty sure we got like 10 or 15 minutes when I worked there. I could be mistaken though, so.
We only get 2 like breaks where we can use the restroom and like stretch, and then we have lunch break. Lunch is typically at 12. Our first break.
I mean, granted, I always did a lot of OT though, so. I think I always had like, I had like 4 or 5 breaks total each day.
Not with us. Our first break's at.
Well, I also did 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. But yeah. Is it going straight to your Wells Fargo account?
Not right now. We don't have our bank set up. We're waiting on HR to come in. So the lady wrote with the papers that I have to get my therapist, my doctor at the prayer.
Yeah.
That's the girl that we have to wait on to get our shit set up.
What?
I thought it
What happened to you? Oh, okay, never mind.
No, not my ID, like my badge.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I wasn't talking about that.
Because without that, I'm not able to get it.
Yeah, I know.
And I
So, like, are you even doing any training then, or they just have you on the floor?
They have me on the floor currently. I go in for my training typically around like 4:50ish, so I'm only getting a little bit of training in there. But some of us are way ahead of the other trainers because some people can't get to the computers.
Weird.
But I'm mainly on the floor. I'm not really in the training room. I'm in the training room to clock in and clock out.
When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the 7 shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
I was in my training room first.
All 7 shall be inside him. He shall be the prime evil. That kind of sounds right.
My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Yeah.
Enough. The dark power of hell. Arrogant Nephilim. My servants will feast on your
Hold
pride
on,
as they
I'm in a boss battle for that end of the chapter, or end of the act. Oh, crud, what the heck is that? Why is it running blood? Is that blood? Yeah, that is blood. Wow.
My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough.
Well, this is the, so there's 7 lords of hell, and this is the lord of sin. He just laid attack on the human world. Right now I'm in the middle of a war. I brought the war, fight to him. There's like a stone that seals them, and I sealed his brother, the Lord Balea, which is the Lord of hell, or he's a Lord of lies.
Before Christmas, I kind of want to get pictures of the violet, like printed out.
Yeah, I was gonna do that this weekend for a present for Grandma.
Trap Asmodan's essence within the Soul Stone.
Because we're allowed to put photos up in our little, what's it called?
It's done.
Station?
I never dared dream.
I have my own
All
little, like,
lies trapped within that stone.
Hold on.
Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict
Hold on.
will finally end.
Give me a minute.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
So I guess all the 7 demons are trapped inside that. I didn't know that. It shouldn't be. I don't remember ever doing that. But yeah, go ahead.
Overburdened.
The reason why I want those photos is so, I have to put them up in my little dome, my little area. Because I've been walking around everybody's stations and a lot of them have pictures of the kids, and I want to put like a couple pictures of Violet in my office.
So I don't have any around. Oh.
You better not ever go on The Bachelor.
I'm not a bachelor. What?
Huh?
I'm not a bachelor. What?
Honestly, I don't really understand what the point of the name Bachelor is. Like, I don't understand. What are they? What
They're rich. God, they're rich as fuck dudes where that pay to be on the show or whatever, and then the show brings in a bunch of girls or whatever candidates that they approve of, and then they have to try to win him over.
So this guy right here is rich?
Yes. Typically.
Well, I just lost interest in Bachelor. I'm assuming not all the girls are rich because I see
No, they're all like regular, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I see some of their houses. One lady was a mom of 3 kids. And this guy has a son.
To wait till 70 to get a new one. Wow. Alright,
Have you got plenty of sleep?
No. Not really. I only took like an hour and a half nap. Hour and a half.
Would you be fine with taking me to work in the morning?
I would prefer Dad to.
I'm tired of waking his ass up. Plus, he's getting mad because he wants you to at least take me once.
My sleep schedule. It's not my fault that he fucking.
Yeah, I know.
That's his responsibility.
But trying to explain it to him is difficult. Because he got mad at me when I came in here and asked if he could take me to work, and he did it up. So he's like, I really just want to stay home and take care of the fucking baby. You can do it. So I came in here again. Tried to wake you up.
I sleep, so it makes more sense for me to take care of the baby. Because she's sleeping during that time, and I have a routine schedule. So does he, and this schedule fits all 3 of our things. Y'all weird.
I'm not weird.
Return to Bastion's keep in the stronghold.
Well, I wanted you to take me to work this morning so I can introduce you to somebody.
Introduce me to who?
Destiny, and I forgot this other person's name.
Why do you want to introduce me to people?
Huh?
So why do you want to introduce me to people?
Because in order for me to be friends with Destiny, don't you think you kind of have to meet her? Not just a feel for
Thought you weren't talking to anyone.
I said when I first started right there, I kind of became friends with Destiny. We barely talk at work. The only time we talk is literally afterward.
Is that the one that's in the poly?
That's what?
Is that the one that's in the poly?
Yeah. But she has a fiance, and I guess they're no longer in a poly or because her fiance is very controlling and sexual. Like, her car doesn't work no more, so she gets a ride from Louis. Louis is bisexual. So Louis would date a guy or he would date a female. And he currently has a girlfriend. And Louis offers Destiny rides home from work
An
all the
incredible
time.
victory. I
And I guess
knew
her
Asmodan could never
fiance
stand
is
up to the likes of
getting
you.
mad at her, saying,
Where
oh,
are
you're fucking
Adria,
cheating.
Leah, and
You have a
Tyria?
man bring me
They are
home.
all in
all
the
sorts of
armory,
fucking shit.
no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
If she's given no reason to, then there's no reason for him to do
No,
that.
like, she's literally, she doesn't do anything.
But that's also some shit you be on.
Huh?
That's some shit you be on, though.
Adria,
But I
when
never
did
asked
you
people that
decide
didn't
to
know
betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and
What?
sought to contain it within his
So she's
own
actually
flesh.
evil.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition.
Wow, so this is Diablo's
Dear
whole
Leah,
plan.
Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
Deep.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
Oh shit. Alright, well, since this will be going on to the Act 4, I believe this is where we should probably end this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. There will be more content put out, as I said. I'll try to come out with a date for everything, for each day that I will try to put out a video. I'll probably continue this, not later today, but Friday, which would like technically, I guess, be tomorrow. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you. See you guys next time.